We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada, a little outside of town, and we got some wild donkeys coming around. So take advantage of the opportunity to train this pit bull to learn how to be respectful to wild animals. Sometimes when you're out on a hike, you might see a deer or something, and you just want your dog to observe it and relate to it as part of nature, a fellow creature. But you don't want him to express any prey drive or any kind of nonsense or excitability, because not only is that an unhealthy state of mind for the dog to be in, but it's not respectful for the animals. So you can see here the donkeys are just chilling. They're watching us. They don't really care. But as soon as Buddy does this stuff right here, see that? It makes the donkeys nervous. So it's like it's about controlling your dog, keeping them in a good mood and a good state of mind, but also being respectful to the wildlife so that you don't disturb them. See how the donkeys started to walk away? Because obviously, who wants to be on the other end of a pit bull jumping at a leash? That's just silly. So I gave him, just a basic correction. I says, "Yo, cut that out, man. I don't want that." I didn't make a big deal of it. I didn't take it personal or emotional. And then I, immediately give him some freedom again. Be like, "We good, see?" So that's how you get the long-term results with your dog, is you cooperate with your dog and you focus on the state of mind rather than the behavior. So like when he jumped at the end of that leash, if I had tripped out and reacted to it and all this nonsense, it wouldn't have helped him any. So he said, "Hey, dude, no." And then we're right back to just normal again. My goal with this exercise is to keep his state of mind in a second gear so he can enjoy the situation while he's observant and being calm and he's not getting overrun with his prey drive. So you can see here the donkeys are like, "Okay, well, whatever, this dog seems cool enough, but we're just going to head on our way." So when you have a dog that has prey drive, like pretty much any dog really, especially the terriers, pit bull terrier, toy fox terrier, any kind of terrier, you're going to have a little escalated prey drive. German shepherds, Belgian malinois, high prey drives. It's what makes them special. It's not something to be scared of. It's all about management. If you have a fast car, you put premium gas in it and you drive it in a way that is responsible. You don't floor it in the middle of rush hour traffic. You take it out to the track and you pay money and you put a helmet on and you run a track day and you enjoy your car. Same thing with the dogs. You want to enjoy your dog in their for who they are, but only in healthy circumstances. Like, yeah, I want to enjoy his tenacity and his all of his like body energy as a pit bull, but I want to do it when we're playing with a toy tug of war. I don't want to do it when we're like out trying to enjoy a walk and he sees some wild donkeys. So you can see as they walk away from us and we follow after them, I'm challenging him not to engage in his prey drive, because anytime they're walking away and we're following them, it's going to instinctually make him want to pursue at a faster pace. And you'll see that happen up here in a minute. I'm gonna give him a little opportunity to kind of get into a higher state of mind so that I can show him like, "Hey, that's not what we're doing here." So you can see I'm letting him track their smell and follow him with his eyes, but I'm making sure that his state of mind is in a non-prey drive mode. That's all I'm doing with him right now. So as we're doing this and we're kind of pacing ourselves, they can feel that he's a little bit amped. So that's why they're kind of giving us a little more space now, you can see. So I'm giving him some corrections. He's definitely, as he's walking right where they walked, their smell is a lot stronger than when, we were standing 20 feet away from him. So you can see I'm letting him track the smell. And every second that he spends in that state of mind with his nose down, tracking the smell in a pursue mode, looking up, they're walking away, I really want you to understand what that does to the dog's state of mind. It just gradually turns the dial on their prey drive higher. So unless you're willing and able to manage that, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're trying to correct escalated behavior. And that's what I'm trying to avoid with Buddy, so that I can communicate with him that we don't want that escalated behavior. It's better to communicate with him that I don't want it to begin with than to try and wrestle him back out. So you can see here's where I start to just kind of let him do his thing. And watch what happens. As I'm letting him track, you see, and I'm matching his pace. You see how he's speeding up rather than pulling back to me. And see, now the donkeys are moving, and you can see he sees it, and you see, look how he's trotting now, and he's got his nose down. If I was to drop the leash now, that wouldn't be good for him. So you see, I say, look, get back here. I ain't playing with that. You're not allowed to, like, get into that gear around these donkeys. Because I don't know how well you could see that in real time, but rewind it again and watch as his pace quickened, his whole body language changed. Look at him now. He's kind of like a little bit kind of all over the place. You see, look at how his whole ears are different. See how his eyes are more focused. It's all because I let his state of mind escalate slightly in that prey drive mode. And the way that that happened was I let him get too much in his nose combined with a pace of escalated trotting along to pursue the donkeys. And that's going to lead to problems. So when, you have a dog that has prey drive, you just need to be aware of what the underlying motivations are with your dog, what their body language cues are, and maintain a consistent communication with them so that you can help keep them in a good state of mind. It's kind of on you, and that's the beauty of it. It's like when you take your child to the circus. You don't just say, here's some money for, tickets, see you in an hour. You take the kid around and you enjoy the experience together. Why would it be any different with your dog when you're going out on a hike? Didn't you get the dog to enjoy it? Enjoy the relationship. Teach the dog. Learn from the dog. Observe how nature interacts with nature. Observe what his body language is telling you about his state of mind and respond accordingly. And when you do that, see, now that I'm asking him to disengage from the donkeys and they're heading their way and we're heading our way, it's not some big dramatic thing. It's like, yo, dude, did you enjoy it? Word. Now we're heading over here, man. And when you keep your dog in a good state of mind, it's no drama at all. So that was Buddy, the pit bull, learning how to be respectful to wildlife. I'm real big on teaching your dog how to be part of the scenery, man. Like, if you're going to the park, you don't want your dog making a scene. If you're going out in the woods and the deers are there, you don't want your dog chasing the deers around or even scaring them with his vibe, staring at them all, looking. Do you want your dog to be able to walk by the deer like a friggin' monk, and the deer are like, there's a fellow balanced animal, good, and the deer just look at the dog and the dog looks at the deer, they sniff the air, and then we're on our way. So I hope that video was helpful. Just remember, don't focus on your dog's behavior. Focus on your dog's state of mind, and the behavior will change. It's very simple. I hope that was helpful. Have a nice day.